Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Touch. We're so happy you're here with us today, and if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and like this video. It really helps us.
Hi, everyone. It's great to see you again. Emma, how are you today?
I'm good, Jack. I feel fresh today. I slept really well last night. What about you?
I'm feeling great, too. I had a very productive morning, and I'm excited because today we're talking about one of my favorite topics.
Yes, today's topic is talk about your daily schedule in English, English conversation practice. We're going to show you how real people talk about their day, from morning to night.
Exactly. No difficult vocabulary, no complicated grammar, just natural, simple English you can use every day.
So, Jack, let's start with the morning. What time do you usually wake up?
On a normal weekday, I usually wake up at 6:45. My alarm rings and I try to get up immediately, but sometimes I stay in bed for 2 more minutes.
Just 2 minutes? Wow. I usually stay for 5 or 10. I need time to open my eyes.
Oh, trust me, Emma. I want to stay longer. But if I stay too long, I know I will fall asleep again.
That's true. So, after you finally get out of bed, what's the first thing you do?
The first thing? I open my curtains. I like to let the sunlight in. It wakes me up naturally. And then I drink a big glass of cold water.
Yes, I also drink water first thing in the morning. It really helps. After that, I usually stretch for a minute or two. Nothing big, just a small stretch to wake my body.
That's a good habit. I should try that. After drinking water, I usually go straight to the kitchen to make coffee. I need my morning coffee. Without it, I'm not fully alive.
Same here. I think many people understand that feeling. I usually make coffee at around 7:10. I love the smell. It feels like the morning officially begins when coffee is ready.
Absolutely. Do you eat breakfast?
Yes, I do. I always eat breakfast, even if it's small. Usually toast with butter or yogurt with fruit. Something simple.
That's healthy. I usually eat eggs or cereal, something easy and fast, because I don't like to spend too much time quickie in the morning.
Same. The morning is not for cooking big meals. Okay, so after breakfast, what do you do?
I take a shower. A morning shower helps me wake up completely. I also brush my teeth and get dressed.
What kind of clothes do you wear? Because I work from home, I usually wear comfortable clothes.
Lucky you. I work in an office, so I need to wear a shirt every day. Not a tie, but still a little formal.
So, what time do you leave your house?
Usually around 8:20. My office starts at 9. I take the train. It takes about 25 minutes.
Do you do anything on the train? Like listen to music or scroll on your phone?
Sometimes I listen to music. Sometimes I read a book. And sometimes I just relax and look outside. It depends on the day.
Sounds nice. I work from home, so my commute is only 10 seconds. I walk from my bedroom to my desk.
I'm jealous. That sounds amazing. So, what time do you start working?
I start around 9 too. I turn on my laptop, check my emails, make a list of tasks, and begin my day.
That's a good system. I also check emails first, then I join team meetings, write reports, or help my manager with small tasks.
And do you take a break before lunch?
Yes, a small one. Maybe 10 minutes. I get some fresh air or drink water. Nothing special, but it helps.
Breaks are important. Everyone needs a moment to breathe.
Absolutely. And speaking of breaks, our lunch break is coming soon in this conversation.
Talking about your daily routine helps you improve your English fluency. You learn common verbs like wake up, get ready, leave for work, and many more. And the more you practice these expressions, the more confident you become when speaking English in real life.
Exactly. Daily routine conversations also help you talk naturally with friends, colleagues, or classmates. It's one of the easiest and most useful ways to start a conversation in English.
So now, let's continue our practice.
So, Jack, after you reach work, what's the first thing you usually do?
When I arrive at the office, the first thing I do is turn on my computer and check my schedule for the day. I like to see what meetings I have and which tasks I need to finish first.
That's very organized. When I reach work, I usually start by checking my emails. I reply to the important ones and then make a to-do list. A to-do list keeps me focused throughout the day.
Yes, lists are helpful. After checking my tasks, I normally grab a second cup of coffee. I know it's not the healthiest, but it helps me stay active.
Haha, nothing wrong with that. I usually drink tea around that time. It relaxes me and keeps me focused.
Emma, what do you usually do around lunchtime?
Around 1 p.m., I take a short break. I either go out to buy lunch or bring something from home. I prefer light meals, maybe a salad, pasta, or a sandwich. What about you?
I usually bring lunch from home. I like homemade food because it's healthier and cheaper. After eating, I sometimes take a short walk outside to get fresh air. It helps me clear my mind.
That's a good habit. After lunch, I usually review my progress. I check what I've completed and what tasks are still left. It helps me plan the rest of my afternoon.
Yes, planning improves productivity. I usually continue working on important projects after lunch. Sometimes I have meetings, and sometimes I work quietly at my desk.
So, Jack, what is your afternoon routine like?
Around 3 p.m., I usually take a short break. I stretch my body or walk around for a few minutes. Sitting all day can be tiring. Then I return to my desk and continue working until around 5 p.m.
I also like to take a small break in the afternoon. Sometimes I talk to a coworker or drink water to stay fresh. After that, I focus on finishing the remaining tasks before leaving.
Do you ever feel tired in the afternoon?
Yes, of course. I think everyone feels a little sleepy after lunch. To stay active, I usually listen to soft background music while working. It keeps me awake.
So, Emma, what do you usually do after work?
I usually leave the office around 5:30 p.m. and I take the bus back home. When I reach home, the first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. After that, I relax for a few minutes, maybe watch something on YouTube or check social media.
Same here. When I reach home, I like to rest for a while. I sit on the sofa, check my phone, or listen to music. It helps me unwind after a long day.
Practicing your daily routine in English helps you speak naturally without thinking too much. And the more you repeat these expressions, the more fluent you become.
That's right. If you want to improve fast, try speaking your daily routine out loud every day. Even 5 minutes of practice can make a big difference.
And remember, this video is titled How to Speak About Your Daily Routine English Conversation because we want to teach you real English that you can use in your everyday life.
So, Emma, you said you relax for a few minutes after reaching home. What do you do next?
After relaxing, I usually start preparing dinner. I don't cook anything too fancy, just simple meals like rice, vegetables, pasta, or sometimes soup. Cooking helps me relax, actually. It's like therapy for me.
That sounds nice. I also cook my own dinner most days. I usually make something quick because I'm usually tired after work. Maybe grilled chicken, noodles, or a sandwich. And sometimes I just order food because I'm too lazy to cook.
That happens to everyone, don't worry. But I try to cook at least 5 days a week. It keeps me healthy and saves money.
What time do you usually eat dinner?
Around 7:30 p.m. I like eating early because it helps me sleep better. And after dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. I don't like waking up to a messy kitchen.
Same here. I usually have dinner around 8 p.m. After eating, I clean up quickly and then take a break. I sometimes watch a TV show or play a game. It's my way of relaxing after a busy day.
Do you watch something every night?
Not every night, but most nights. It helps me disconnect from work. But I try not to spend too much time on screens.
My night routine usually starts around 9 p.m.
I like to do something peaceful, like reading a book or listening to soft music. It helps me slow down and prepare my mind for sleep.
That's a great habit. I usually take a shower at night. A warm shower relaxes me. After that, I check my schedule for the next day. It helps me stay organized.
Do you plan your next day every night?
Yes, almost every night. I write down the important things I need to do. It reduces stress and helps me sleep better.
By around 10 p.m., I like to stay away from my phone. I put it on silent mode and avoid social media. Too much scrolling is not good before sleeping.
True. I used to scroll for hours before sleeping, and I always felt tired the next morning. Now I try to keep my phone away too. Instead, I think about my day, what went well, and what I could do better tomorrow.
That's healthy. I usually stretch for a few minutes before bed. Just simple stretching. It relaxes my body and helps me sleep faster.
So, what time do you usually go to bed?
Around 10:45 p.m. or 11 p.m., not too late. If I sleep late, I can't wake up on time. And what about you?
I go to bed around 11:30 p.m., but I try to sleep earlier when I can. Good sleep makes the next day easier.
Absolutely. Sleep is the key to a good daily routine.
And speaking of daily routine, today's lesson is titled, Talk About Your Daily Schedule in English, English Conversation Practice. We want to help learners talk about their full day naturally, from morning to night.
Your evening and night routine are just as important as your morning routine. When you plan your evening well, you start the next day with a clear mind.
Yes, and practicing how to talk about your daily routine helps you improve your English fluency. You learn useful expressions that native speakers use every day.
And remember, you don't need difficult words to sound natural. Simple, clear sentences are the best. Jack, before we end today's lesson, I want to talk about one more thing I do in my night routine: reflection. Every night, just before sleeping, I take 1 or 2 minutes to think about my day. What went well? What did I learn? What can I improve tomorrow?
Oh yes, I actually do something similar. Sometimes I write down a small note in my phone, like good day, busy day, tired, or productive. It helps me understand my habits.
Exactly. When you reflect on your day, you understand yourself better, and it also helps you talk about your daily routine more clearly in English.
That's right, because when you think about each part of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, you learn the words and sentences to describe them naturally.
So, Jack, what do you do just before sleeping?
Usually, I make sure my room is comfortable. I turn off all bright lights and keep only a small lamp on. Then I set my alarm for the next morning.
Same here. And sometimes I open my window a little to let in fresh air. It helps me sleep better.
Do you check your phone before sleeping?
I try not to. If I check my phone, I keep scrolling endlessly, so I avoid it.
Good idea. For me, I put my phone on the other side of the room. That way, I don't touch it before sleeping. And in the morning, I have to get up to turn off the alarm. Otherwise, I'll keep sleeping.
That's a smart trick.
I think preparing for the next day is a very important part of the daily routine. For example, I choose my clothes at night. It saves time in the morning.
I do that too. I also pack my bag at night, my notebook, water bottle, and anything else I need for work. When everything is ready, mornings become easier and stress-free.
Yes, mornings are smoother when the night is organized.
So now, let's connect everything for our learners. In this lesson, talk about your daily schedule in English, English conversation practice. We covered morning routine, work routine, lunchtime habits, afternoon activities, evening routine, night routine.
And each part of your day can be described with simple sentences like, I wake up at, I leave for work at, I usually eat lunch around, I come back home and relax, I go to bed at.
See? Simple and natural. These sentences help you talk about your daily schedule confidently.
Emma, let's do a quick, small conversation to show how learners can talk about their routine.
Great idea.
Let's do it.
So, Emma, what time do you usually get home?
I usually get home around 5:30 p.m. I relax a little and then start preparing dinner. What about you?
I get home a little later, around 6 p.m. I rest for a few minutes, take a shower, and then make something to eat.
Do you watch something after dinner?
Sometimes, but most nights I like reading or just listening to music. What about you?
I usually read too. It helps me calm down before bed.
Nice. And what time do you go to sleep?
Around 11 p.m., I like to sleep early so I can wake up fresh the next morning.
Same here.
And that brings us to the end of part 2 of our lesson. Talk about your daily schedule in English. English conversation practice.
We hope this conversation helped you understand how to describe your full day in simple and natural English.
Remember, you don't need difficult vocabulary. You just need consistency and practice.
Yes, the more you speak, the more confident you become. And talking about your daily routine is one of the best ways to practice English every day.
Thank you for learning with us today.
And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson on Mr. English Touch.
See you in the next lesson.
Goodbye.